Today I'm gonna try turning this image to something more interesting using the free apps SNAPSEED and LIGHTROOM. Immediately after opening in SNAPSEED, first I'm gonna get as many details as possible from the darker parts by increasing the shadows to the maximum. Next, to darken the lower part of the foreground, I'm going to use Vintage filter with preset 12, increasing the vignette strength a bit. Then with masking, tapping on the stacks icon on the top right, view edits, Vintage filter and brush. Here with the effect hidden and brush value at 100, brushing on the foreground to make it darker. Now I'm going to use selective filters to darken the sky. I could have used the masking in Vintage filter, but getting the selection around the main subject would have been difficult. So darkening the sky. Also little saturation for more blues. Couple more filters to cover the sky. One around the left edge where I'm gonna create some light, so brightening just a little. Next, to create some color to the bright part of the sky, using curves, adding some yellows to the highlights by dragging the upper part of the blue curve towards right. Similarly, adding some red to the highlights for some orangish tones to the bright sky. With masking, removing the effect on the main subject. More selective filters now on the main subject. One on the right side of the face, making the filter smaller and reducing the brightness. As the source of the light is on the left, making adjustments accordingly. One on the left part of the face for brightening. Couple on the pony to make it darker. One around here on the foreground. Next, some dodge and burning with the brush tool. Setting the brush value at -5 and brushing around here to create some shadows. At value of +5, brightening these parts on the left side. Going back and placing this filter a little more down, altering the darker and brighter parts of the sky a bit. Adding some structure to the foreground by tuning in Details menu. And applying it with masking. Couple of selective filters to remove these disturbances in the sky. Reducing the structure makes the sky smoother. Adding saturation here. To give the image more pop, first I'm gonna darken the image with curves by dragging the top point down. Then with masking, removing the effect around the brighter part of the sky and the main subject. Taking time to fine-tune the masking. After these changes in Snapseed, moving to Lightroom for further touch-ups. Here in the Lightroom app, directly going to the HSL sliders in the color menu mix, adding some saturation to the blues and darkening it a bit. Adding overall vibrance to the image. Next in split tone in the effects menu, applying bit of orangish tones to the highlights, which makes a big difference here. Now for some selective sharpening in detail menu. Moving the masking slider towards right with 2 fingers. Here you can see the white spots where the sharpening will be applied. Now adding some sharpness to these parts. Coming to the light menu, more brightness to the highlights. And in curves, tuning overall contrast. Here's the final result. Thanks for watching.